Hey guys, it's Isaac back with another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Well, hello, I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dang place as this. It's really quite moving. Not? You seem, I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really, there's something I want to ask. Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be at. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spikehead? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security card. So? You're scaring the security card. Definitely not scaring Phoenix. What is it you wish to ask me of then? Stars, how did you get to be totally... Who's that man who stayed here in a hotel room? Can you tell me about him? Where is he? No way. No say. If I get... Why'd you write to his or tap him his phone? Oh, you say that sounds like it sounds... It sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime. Oh, I suppose you learned that in lawyer school? Why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a backward. Well, that doesn't. I mean, okay. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Yeah. Probably. Let's go to Grossberg office because why not? Is that Grossberg's out again, too? Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason? Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah. It was a painting of... something. Fisherman? Wasn't it? It was a painting... It wasn't a very memorable painting, anyhow. What's this? Photos there are two writing here. It's been written in the pencil there. DL6 incident Exhibit A, DL6 incident Exhibit B. Take a look at these. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. You know, also this one little photo. It might be available clue. Yes, definitely saw it. No clues. And then everything else is just the same. Now let's leave it. Gateway Hotel, I guess. Oh, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gateway's rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation, we can hold a premium, charge a premium for this room, of course. It would be great for business, sir. Oh, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream. So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. Ah, yes. He sure is really good with your pardon the expression. I knew him from the moment he saw him, sir. Hair of the so like we both carry a sense of danger. Get a photo of that man. I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo. Well, isn't that convenient? That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Oh, I doubt that is the man who checked in with missing roommate. How would I write? You can write it, sure. I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Hurry up and write. Miss May could play dumb to this. Oh, well, isn't that convenient? Let's just talk to him about the other things, I guess. No, Miss May. No, her? Sir, not to both. I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. You know about this hotel? That's the, Burger Mayor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. What's your tea set? So I guess we go back here. You again. Can you say, take a hand and say, hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now? You don't just have spiky here, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. Well, in this case, I'm shaking my head. He doesn't. Narrator's voice. He does not. Have a look at this. What's that? Oh, he's a fit. Tells us everything he saw. It's the man you trucked in with. Who was most definitely this guy? Okay, sir. Nah. Push her. No, he's playing dumb. You know, not making this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been a witness to murder, your old friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Oh. Fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Why are you putting your fist in the air? Oh. No, tell me about the man you were with. No, man, he's my boss. Red White. The president of information gathering conglomerate at Blue Corp. Red White? Information gathering? Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. This is the man you were with, that was with you in the night of murder. I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. Why did I discard that? I feel like that could have been very useful. Let's go here just to see if there's anything. This is taking the day off today. Are some of the files missing? Now I'm imagining things. I'm sure you are. Okay, let's just go to Blue Corp, I guess. Welcome. Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name. What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Right. Phoenix, right? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my gigantesque vocabulary. Yes, I'm sure those are real words. I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings will bring me into contract with the elite of the elite. I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the wordily challenged. Wordily challenged. Let me get. You're an attorney fresh out of law school, huh? That's the only explanation for why you come to meet like this. What does it mean by that? No matter. So what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? This ain't the point of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct, she was my secretary. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. She has done, you mean the wiretap? Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job. She does gather information for us as part of her duties, but I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is inevitable she would do this. Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. On the night of murder, were you in Miss April May's hotel room? Who can say I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place? My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. Here is a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh, the police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. Can I come use Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We're a company that of the future. You might say we are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I've built this business up to the grand office you see now. Ah, in case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. Aye, Red White of Blue Corp. Red White Blue. As founder and CEO named it so. And why, yes? Because I like the color blue, of course. As is visibly seen by your pink outfit. Well, I suppose you've got some blue. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes? What might that be? The big paint on the wall over there. I've seen it before. You know, I've actually seen that paint before. Oh, just yesterday, actually. Your point being? My point is simple, or rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting on your wall? Mr. Ron, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. Ask again. Who are you? A lawyer? No, my field friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing, zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that, sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger. What? Oof. He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, Charge with assault. Charge away, I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition, the police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say, but I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I expect you to understand, it is a world beyond your compensation. Gamer from Grody Burgers, I presume. Mr. Grossberg, yeah, then you must ask him. Why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he'll explain how a man can live his life purely for personal profit. Go on now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. I guess I'll go to Grossberg's then. Huh? I don't think he's seeing me here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Ahem. Chubby Jehoshaphat! Oh, you! What's wrong? You look so handsome, like an old man in the United States. I'm not so yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Seems really bothering him. That much is clear. So I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just a big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir, there's a giant painting here, you're right? Right. The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office. So you noticed. I suppose I would have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know it is. It has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail. I think that painting is very gaudy proof. Very well, this may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate. What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years. All because of the DL6 incident, as you might have guessed. You know, on the back of those photographs. As you expected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It's hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be a nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? There's information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He knows judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. But why are you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grocer? The L6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were marked far and wide. In secret, they began to look for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. If you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she had found. What is it, DL6? DL6 is nothing more than the certain code police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from Mia, a spirit medium. The medium? Her name is Misty Faye. Indeed. She was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the behest of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end cleared her of wrongdoing. The murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just me, a sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. Oh, well, I refuse your request for defense. I think I have a right to know. A right to Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just I need more time to think about it, my boy. Well, you just did tell us, okay. Blue Corp? No. Vanco offices, he said to go there. It's funny, looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder take place here. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Which file should I look at? File T through Z. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Well, I'd assume that's all I needed. I guess I'll go back to the Fankel offices and check on the other things. Is this all I can examine? No movie poster apparently. So the first movie that made Mio and cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. His favorite pop plan. I guess I'll have to water it now. Mia's desk, perfectly clean as always. The only thing missing is Mia. This is kind of dark. The sky's blue and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. I guess I should check the R sections. Nothing much in here. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White, this is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drew them all too. And nothing from the previous. I'm gonna just check the A through I guess, quickly. I tarnished the phase name, leaving only these words my mind matched. I was determined to find the ones who made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... the record stops there. Huh. Grossberg? Should look in your red white as expectable. If you want to challenge him, you should present this in court. Not a bad idea. Wonder what happens if I should. Well, aren't you present? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Alright. I hate having to repeat myself, but it seems that message did not yet penetrate your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try to my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? I think you're supposed to present this to proceed. Mr. White, see this? Doug was describing a suicidal politician. He's embezzling secret government's funds, then one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. This concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia, you'll follow these articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with the single word, white. Alright, I know what you did to the politician. You blackmailed him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You're involved in all of these suicide cases that Mia investigated. The company is built on that. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation, Mr. Ron. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No. I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Mr. Ron will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a minute, Mr. White. You're on, Mr. White. What I should be doing right now is going after you. So you say, Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. First reason you had April May tapping her phone. Then Mia was murdered. All the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... You know, a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. You won't be an escort for Mr. Ron. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. Wait, what are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see, and thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I'd changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What man? Are you even listening? The executioner the look at the killer. I this isn't our Chief Prosecutor. I don't believe you are in a position to free out for your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I tell you, Mr. Ron? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you, as you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is good sell. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. Our friends in the lawyer fame, you'll be given a lawyer so stupidly inept that they can make even you look competent. Well, then why can't he just defend himself? You're going to be reporting, sir. Oh, it's Harry Butts. Right, actually, Phoenix right, and my friend's name is Larry. Alright, sorry, pal. Butts was that right? Here to go, shoot. Listen to you, the man who killed Miss Wait, what? Hey, this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Ron. I mean, yeah, I don't know what Phoenix was expecting, but that's the only way I'm pretty sure that's like the only way to proceed. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. You would think he would stop showing his vital evidence to the enemy. White's gonna set a trap for me. The prosecution will be on it, of course. Edward included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right, Mr. Wright. Oh my. Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we switched places. What, you mean you? What happened to my... I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you? This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me. Is there anything I can do? Well... oh, I forgot. No. Well, you could cheer for me in court. Cheer for you? You mean I could cheer for you? Yeah, like that. Alright, leave it to me. Huh? I already get uniforms up. Wait. I'm kidding, it was a joke. No, wait. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. There really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give it a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay, then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Huh. Doesn't really change. With crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Being a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on the initial court trial. Yeah, the trial system in this game is so bad. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. A true culprit appearing as a star witness. This is it. Tomorrow it's me or him. I feel like this isn't a good place to end, because I kind of like doing some court in the episodes. I'll save it, though. Day 3 trial. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah, one way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah, Phoenix, look. Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony. If there is an objection, I have on good faith the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story? I would do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? How can you turn an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty, so make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not. I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. I mean, if he was gonna get someone incompetent by assigned by White, it'd probably be better for Phoenix anyway. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor, I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to this court, here will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's gonna raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. I don't see why, though. Forget it. I smell a trap. I'd like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please say your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White. My friends call me Blanco Nino. I'm pretty sure that's not the right Spanish words. I'm the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You're at the Gatewire Hotel on the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Ahem. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White, you may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing. Ho ho ho. Oh, you have made your peace, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Let's see. It was about 9 o'clock, I believe. Let's just actually wait. Back. Let's just hear what all he says before I decide what to press or object to. I've caught a persifying, or that is, reading to you. Some papers by the window. They heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. Then I saw him, a spiky-haired man, attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. I feel like this significantly contrasts all the testimony from yesterday. If things occurred as you testify, then I am afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant, or Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. You mean by window, you mean the one directly across from Fay & Co. law offices? Correct. That is the only window you see. Maybe you were reading papers? Correct. Gateway is a busy man's hotel, and I am a busy man who had business to do. A bedlam? Must have been when you attacked, I assume. You see, continue. As I turned to look at the building across the way. So you were reading your papers until you heard that sound? Of course, I am no snoop peeping out of the windows at night. No snoop? Yeah, right. You've made a career out of snooping. Spiky-haired? See, that man was none other than you. What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. The career said the assailant looks like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Okay, both eyes 40. 40? Don't add them together. I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side is the judge on anyway? And what did you do then? You called over Miss May. What was Miss May doing at the time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. You know, she had been tapping the Faye off his phone. Irrelevant! That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Faye woman. You'd make a good politician, Mr. White. Oh, I know. After all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. The victim, she ran away. But you... Okay, I'm guessing I should... Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. As you can change your testimony to reflect this new detail. I have an objection to that. Wait right there. Mr. White, you dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contrasts Miss Macon's testimony. She clearly stated the victim ran right. Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left as she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about that one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim, so he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright, yes, Your Honor? Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain the contradiction to the court? Both are right. Both witnesses are telling the truth. For once. Huh, I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There's one scenario that will explain the conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If it was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the office as of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show a coat where Mr. White was standing. This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door. If he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer is standing. Isn't that convenient? Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Ask Elliot. The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Oh, you provide us so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck, you can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you saw the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Ah, yes, that's likely. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. That was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Hold on. Wasn't it only one blow, though? A blow. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told the court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using that phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there will be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Very well, if the witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. That's a first. And a last. No zipping on this one, Mr. Wright. Oh, okay. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard the thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Mr. May run to the left. Kira, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her with a single blow as well. Thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard the thing fall. You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that? The glass light stand. Right. The one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah, very odd. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying that you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. But if the light stand was way over there, then how could he have seen if that was a window? Wouldn't it be on the ground? Mr. White. Wait, also, he said that he only looked over when it crashed. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. What? Look at this. These are the floor plans of the scene of murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be unable to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. Wright? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity! Mr. White, If you were in Gatewire Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you would have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the fake law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Gah! Mr. White? Mr. White, you did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, I miss Mia. I keep getting those names mixed up. Why are they so similar? White and Wright, Mia and Maya. Yeah, it looks like we're about to get our verdict. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I got her out of Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crimes now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the office of Miss Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct! You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I reached the Fay & Co. offices. That is when I saw the cursor light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. White would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see! However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been into that office well before the murder took place, when he went to place the wiretap. He could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. You cannot be serious. Ahem, leave it to me. I feel faint. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. offices. Of course, I had done so to police the wiretap. That was when I saw this glass light stand. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident, and this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over, by the sound? Correct, that is right. I see, very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine. Oh, what am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Oh. Why do you know something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauteous thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. You have proof? Miss April may know the details of Miss Fay's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Huh, right. Was it really you who went to the office, or was it Miss May? I identified fingerprints several days old were found in Fay & Co. offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. If I knew Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to Fay & Co. offices. You placed a... Wait, but didn't you just say you had... Why did you tap Mia's phone? This is no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. Uh-oh, don't tell me I've run out of ammo. I'm afraid that's as far as you'll go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, sir. Phoenix. Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Mia? There we go, Phoenix. What? Collapses? Did he just collapse? Where am I? You know what happened? Oh, right. I was a trial. I was hosting. Oh, you're finally. Yeah. Hey, Phoenix. Yeah, that's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. You're Maya? Do you, a Fey woman, have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your Phoenix court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So Maya's channeling you, Mia? That's right, I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up, you can't either. That's why I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen, you've already won. Huh? You have a receipt in the court record, right? Oh yeah, the one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix. Right, wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Okay, from a famous store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item, glass light stand, day of purchase, September 4th. September 4th? That's right, Phoenix. I bought this stand the day before I was killed. Oh, now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent, now you just have to prove it. Right. Wasn't that convenient? Is the defendant, are you alright? That's right. Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. So, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Could I have done so? Should I show it to him on this or on the Arthi? Well, I'm sure I have enough health left for both. Look closely at this. See your Myra in blood? Waha, you're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what's written on the other side of the receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase? Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Qua! Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand that there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you will agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. And that is all for the trial of. Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. Yeah? What? No way you can work his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There's a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I'd like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Her inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. I think I object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong the trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? Completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edward is sure to come up with or make up something. After Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. Yeah. The witness will say, Mia. Phoenix, read this note out loud. What's this? Your Honor, if I may. Yeah. That's right, you're quite persistent today. All Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in That's when it happened. Stop! He says halt! Please stop! Make him stop! How? How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. I confess, I confess. I with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense, rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. That is all. Court is adjourned. Well, I never thought it's the end, but congratulations. You're right, I was born a fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You're still a lot to help me and Maya. Don't forget, as long as I live. As long as you live? My tanner's running out. Huh? My powers are so weak I can't stay that long. But no, there's still much shade. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight, say 9 o'clock? I'll see you later. Chief, Mia. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came. Yeah, I was kind of worried you might not. Oh, of course I came. I'm pretty hungry. However, Mia? Ah ha ha. You should see your face. What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? Oh, did I look like my sister? You look like you were her. I might be able to use it. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me a lunch, will you? Oh, Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See, Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of, huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new writing code law offices, right? Who better but me? Maya Faye reporting for you. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick. You know what that means? We're partners. You know what I think about it? It is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Writing code law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here watching. Right, okay, Nick, let's do it. Do what? Burgers, Tommy. Burgers. There's a great burger joint down the street. Come on. Time's wasting. Oh, okay, wait up. Well, I think that's a great place to end this episode off. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoy. See you guys next time.